All right, once again, welcome down to Soft TV, the singer-songwriter series. Your man FGL here, and I'm back for another episode. And you might be wondering why I've got the shades on today, and also, if you can see, bare feet. That's right, because I'll be performing after the show today, performing at the Great Summer Bash gig. This is something organized by Shalima Montiel. We can get a close-up of that. And this is going to be a band competition, that's right. No, not competition. A band jam session. A couple of Soft TV alumni as well. We've got Goshamba as well performing today. And of course, I'll be closing the show this evening. Hence why I'm very much in a beach, relaxed, chill kind of mood today. But before we go into that, as I mentioned, Soft TV, we are purveyors of all the young up-and-coming international music. And today I'm very excited to have our next guest in the studio. They're going to be the first act to actually perform in Hindi. So, without further ado, would you please put your hands together and welcome Alok Pathak.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Johnny's out to make money. He gets it on the one, has a little fun. Bring all the love back to you, honey. He get up on his own, chewing on a bone. All on her own, today's too sunny. He never realized, ever realized, never clarified if the joke's too funny. It's alright, he's just one of the kind. I need not say anymore, but I swear if it's not drugs, it must be the music. He backs his bags in a flash. He's on a lookout for the sun he wanted. There ain't no love, ain't no sunshine. There is a light that keeps shining on. He get up on his own, chewing on a bone. All on her own, today's too sunny. He never realized, ever realized, never clarified if the joke's too funny. It's alright, it's just one of the kind. I need not say anymore, but I swear if it's not drugs, it must be the music. It's the music, oh no, it's the music, oh no, it's the music. 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 Oh no, it's the music.
Cheers.
All right, Alok Pathak.
How are you?
All right, great to have you guys here in the studio with us. Welcome down to.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us.
Yeah, great. And would you like to introduce your partner?
Right.
You-
I have with me the PhD student from NUS. He's my very good friend. He's a great guitarist. He's Patro.
Patro, welcome, Patro. And
Thank
great
you for
hairdo.
inviting us. Thank you for having us.
Cool hairstyle, yeah, definitely. So, Alok, I'm going to start straight from the beginning. How
Right.
did it all start for you?
Well, it started probably 8 years back when I was in my college, and we had a band over there, and then we started doing covers and everything. And then
this was
and
in India, you mean?
in India, and then
Which city in India?
I'm from Trichy. There's a small town in Tamil Nadu. It's
Okay, in southern
southern,
India.
yeah, southern India, and then we had a band. We started covering songs. Then we had a knack of writing songs, so
Mm.
it just took off from there. And then I met Patro. He was in my college as well,
I see.
but then we
okay.
started playing guitar also regularly in NUS, and
Okay.
and then we had a band here, and then after that he had his own PhD.
To take care of.
Yeah,
When
so
did you guys actually come over to Singapore?
2011, and he came in 2011.
yeah, so it's
January
4 or 5 years
and
back.
August. Yeah.
So yeah,
Pretty much
so
it.
you've been like writing songs, performing as well. I haven't really seen you guys in the circuit.
No,
yet.
actually, we had a band probably 2 years back, and
Okay.
and then we did just one show, but then everybody had different intentions to
Alright.
pursue, and so I went solo, and we took like 5 months to record our EP.
I see. Okay.
It's a coming of age EP kind of a thing, but then we haven't performed much. We just had one show at Aria Cafe. It's a nice cafe, by the way.
That's a new place, right?
yeah,
in
it's-
Changi, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. It's a brilliant setup for anyone who's starting off. It's
Right.
amazing.
Right.
The mic setup is all good.
Okay. So
And,
how old were you when you first started in Trichy?
I was probably 17. I was into all kind of music like Rolling Stones and Oasis and Smiths and everything. So yeah, I
Mm.
took off from there.
Okay.
I was probably 17. Yeah, 8 years back.
I could tell from the way you play guitar and some of the phrasing. Yeah, you definitely had that Beatles. as
Yeah,
well,
absolutely. Yeah,
influence,
we
I
love
could
Beatles.
tell.
Yeah,
And
Beatles was the first influence, and then came Smiths. Smiths is
Mm.
quite important for us, very
Right.
quintessential because that I was a lyrics-based band. So
Okay.
we also give a lot of emphasis to lyrics.
So
Very
growing
good.
up in a town like Trichy and
Mm.
having the Smiths and the Beatles and the Stones as influence,
Right.
compared to again your own Indian music.
Yeah.
I know Indian music can be very, very complicated, very, very difficult.
Yeah.
I've got friends who actually play in Indian bands and it's totally different from English music.
Right.
So how would you compare the two?
If I have to compare, I mean, there are a lot of how should I put it, skills involved in doing the Hindustani classical and the Carnatic kind of music. A lot of skills you are being taught,
All right.
but like a lot of music that we do, I think it's more instinctive. It's more what you see and what you want to say things about, probably
Okay.
write things about. Yes, that is probably the major difference between our music and the traditional classical music. But nowadays it's anyway Bollywood music, which is like a context story based kind of a ad
Yep.
jingle kind of a music. So it's not it's not that Hindustani music is very popular as such. So if at all we are actually competing against the Bollywood music, which is obviously a well paid one.
Yeah, which is also very much more complicated, more complex than your basic English pop song. I've seen the arrangements and they're fantastic.
Oh
really,
yes,
really fantastic
absolutely.
arrangement. I wouldn't be able to play any of their songs without a proper chart, without scores.
Yeah, but if you look at it this way, there are like 10 people involved at the same time
Yeah,
doing that.
Of
So
course, yeah.
obviously they have the infrastructure, they have the money to do it.
Mm-mm. Okay.
Yeah, that's how
So,
it is.
Coming back to you,
Right.
yourself. So when you started out in Trichy and you started writing English songs straight off, or you
No,
did both?
actually I started with Hindi.
Okay.
I wrote, I would say, the farewell song of our batch as such. That was the
Okay.
first song we wrote.
Right.
And and then after coming to Singapore, we thought of writing in English because we wanted to have some song that we can play here as well, because
okay.
Hindi is not understood by people. So
I see. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, so we thought of writing in English, and it was fun to write in English. In fact,
Mm.
I mean the words, they rhyme a lot compared to the
That's,
Hindi words, so it's easier.
And what was the title of that first song you performed first?
It's actually called "It Must Be the Music." We
Okay.
fondly call it Johnny. It's actually about a guy who might either be like a musician or someone who do drugs. It's very similar.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
Johnny's used quite a fair bit in music anyway.
Right.
You've got Bon Jovi also thinking about John. Johnny used to work around the dog. You know, yeah, fairly common
True.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So was that your first English song?
no, it was my last.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's the latest that I wrote.
Fresh off
That's
the
the
presses.
latest, I should say,
It's
not the
great.
last. The latest one that I wrote is Johnny. It
Okay.
must be the music.
And you're going to perform 5 songs today for us? or-
Absolutely, yeah. There'll be
okay.
like 3 English and 2 Hindi.
Okay. And how about your next song?
The next song is it's about it's about building yesterday, and that's what the title is, building yesterday.
Billing Yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow,
So
that's a bit ambiguous. So
well, it is. It's about nothing in particular other than a few nostalgic moments, and it's about how music needs to belong to yesterday as well.
I see. Okay, if you're ready to perform it
Absolutely.
for the second time out this afternoon, please
Right.
put your hands together and welcome Alok Pathak with
Thank you very much.
Billing Yesterday.
Right.
Words don't mean a thing, and I don't wanna take anything away from you. It's just a touch away from you, and you can write it all. I hear what you say, even though the world is getting away from you. It's just a touch away from you, and you can win it all. You and I see the world through your eyes, where all the love was left behind, to the days gone by. When you see me going down that road again, hear me sing that song again. I was building yesterday. You and I see the world through your eyes, where all the love was left behind, to the days gone by. When you see me going down that road again, hear me sing that song again. I was building yesterday.
Thank you.
All right, Alok Pathak with Billing Yesterday. Wonderful, wonderful song, Alok.
Thanks.
And,
Thank you very much.
We want to talk more about your partner today. How did it all start for you?
Well, he was my senior at
Alright.
the previous institution that we studied at. That was
Okay.
Trichy. So when I came to NUS, I figured that this guy was also here. And
So it was like, were you guys like shocked to see each other, or you?
yeah,
Yeah,
kind of.
pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
All right.
And I had always wanted to start playing guitar, and so, but I never found how to start. So then
Okay.
I knew that this guy had a band and he was playing. So then I said, hey, can you teach me how to play? So I said, yeah, sure.
So are you guys basically in a partnership together in a band, or?
We do jam a lot. We do a few covers every alternate weekend or something. But
Okay.
songwriting wise, no, I write and my friend Prerna, she writes.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically we are trying to work out the album and the EP. But we do often jam,
Okay.
very often.
So your EP, your first EP actually, was it acoustic like what you're doing today, or was it a full band?
It's
How was the
actually it is a solo album, but
Alright.
obviously it's not. We're not trying for the acoustic sound. We have all kinds of instruments in there, like obviously drums and bass, and then we've got all types of strings and keys and whatever we can put in there. We like it to be like heavy and probably more filling sound. We were looking for a more filling sound, so we did a lot of the strings driven and of the guitar driven tracks,
Right.
like 5 tracks that we recorded, and the 6th one is the acoustic one. That is,
And what was the title of the EP?
it's called Launchpad. It's not out yet. It's going to be out in the 3rd quarter this year.
Okay. Right.
It's called Launchpad.
All right.
Pretty much inspired from Launchpad from DuckTales.
Okay. Pretty much the launch, your launching pad. I would think. I
Right,
would say, yeah.
absolutely, yeah. That's
Yeah,
what we're trying to do.
Launchpad. It's very NASA. I know what it is. We've got another band coming up later on called Houston. We have our problems.
Right.
So we've got space paraphernalia, space language all the way today.
Awesome.
Okay, so basically, playing a style of music, which is, from what I can hear, I don't hear any kind of Indian influence at all for your English songs.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you think, or do you aspire to actually try to mix to like a form of like a hybrid English and Hindi music?
I don't think too much about it, but then obviously there are a few elements in the way we do it, which is a bit Indian. Like suppose the song that I just sang, some of the vocal elements are a bit inspired from oldies, the old retro kind of songs, like all those things are a bit, a bit retro kind of thing. But we don't intentionally do it, and I don't care. As long as it's a good song, I don't care. So we are trying to do as many good songs as possible. And if I learn, I would say some classical elements, then I'm going to put it in. As of now, I'm just using whatever I have, and I'm writing songs on the basis of whatever I know.
Why I ask is because I actually recorded a track sometime in the past. It was just me, my guitar, and a sitar player.
Right.
And I was trying to try to get that Indian feel in there, but I couldn't get it. So.
I've never tried it, but it'll be interesting to do it. I'm pretty sure.
So
Yeah, I mean, also sitar is a bit which relies also very much on the drone sound.
Yeah.
Like one sound. Dong,
yeah, those are the limitations you got to worry about. Couple your guitar, tune it to.
Absolutely.
I did 2 tracks actually, and both tracks were with the sitar.
Oh, nice.
And I was going after that Indian sound, Indian feel, but I couldn't get it. Even with the sitar in the background, it sounded like a drone thing going on. But
I did try a while ago. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So what I did try was, there's those eco pads, right? Those eco pedals and everything.
Okay.
So, I mean, like, you can always like put a note, and then the next note would be exactly, the open note you want to play. Like, suppose you're playing G, and the next string is G. Then you keep doing, and then it creates that kind of a loop, and then you can add anything on top of it. That loop is gonna stay. So that's how I do it, but I don't use it much. It's just for fun.
So you mentioned that the EP is going to be full band. I assume that you have a drummer, bass player, keyboard player. How is the actual,
Right. We worked with a producer called Edric Wong. He's great. So we had a bassist who's actually bassist from Chow Turtle, the band.
Okay.
they're very good. So so he played bass for us, and everything else is what we had to software program in. We don't have a band as such, so we use software programming.
Okay. So, and which is going to be the same setup when you perform live?
No, then we'll have full-fledged band.
Okay.
Right now I'm just doing acoustic gigs, so it's fine. But later we'll have a full-fledged band.
Yeah,
and if you have enough money, then probably strings and brass sections. And
logistically it'll be easier to do it live band.
Absolutely, yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to your next song. So, what is the title of your next song, and what is it all about?
The next song's called "Wo Mera Hai." It's
it is the Hindi.
It's the Hindi one. It's
yeah.
called "Wo Mera Hai," which translates to that guy or that girl is mine.
Oh, okay.
It's about some marriages gone wrong in India. Well, the way you approach a marriage is what this song is all about.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I'm sure we are all out there. We are all going to enjoy this one. So, if you're ready, and without further ado, let's hear from Alok Pathak.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
गिन रातों को तारे एक अजनबी के साथ अब उसको शर्माए हो गए ना जाने कितने रात वो मेरा है वो मेरा है मम्मी डैडी ने बोला है बड़े जोर से बोला है बड़े प्यार से बोला है वो मेरा है वो मेरा है वो मेरा है कुछ बीती हैं बातें कुछ बीते हैं रात अब मुझको मालूम हो गया क्या है मेरा भाव वो मेरा है वो मेरा है मम्मी डैडी ने बोला है बड़े जोर से बोला है बड़े प्यार से बोला है वो मेरा है वो मेरा है वो मेरा है
All right, Alok Pathak, and I can't pronounce the title of the song, but wow, good, nice stuff. And it didn't sound like a typical Hindi song, but yeah, fantastic, good stuff. And again, it's you mentioned it's about marriages and failed marriages and.
Right. No, it's arranged marriages in India.
Arranged marriages.
Yes, I mean some of those marriages are a bit forced. And
I know exactly what you mean, because the song I did with Sita, I mentioned, it was a song I wrote about arranged marriages as well.
Awesome.
For an album, this was called the, I can't remember, Love, Peace and Joy album, something.
Nice
this was
one.
years ago, but compilation album. And yeah, so I know what you mean. I'm familiar with the culture in India as well.
Right.
Yeah. So how long you've been in Singapore? 5 years, you mentioned, right?
Yes.
So have you done the circuit in Singapore, the music circuit?
Not
the clubs
yet.
and all that?
No. We've been practically underground for a long while.
Really?
I did my masters here in NUS.
Okay.
So my 2 years were involved over there. After that, I started working. So it took me a while to earn some money and buy some guitars and pedals and
okay.
everything to start off.
Financial reasons, okay.
Financially, I had to be a bit dependent on a job.
Okay.
So it took me a while. Now we're all out. We're all excited to visit the music circuit.
Now that you've got the EP in pipeline, and you a bit more, you can commit a bit more time and
absolutely.
Yeah, I think you should do. We've got so many opportunities in Singapore right now. Open mics. We've got the rooftop sessions with Lung, the Hard Rock Cafe. Woodwork things, and Soft TV, of course, Soft Band Collective.
Nice one.
Yeah. So how would you compare the scene in Singapore for up and coming budding singer-songwriters as compared to India? Doesn't mean not just Trichy, maybe the whole of India, including Delhi and.
One thing is very certain. I have to really admit it. The music of the scene here and the people here are very warm. They're very receptive. They're very helpful, which is a bit of a problem in India because people who have actually made it, they're not reachable.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, a bit. I mean, this is just my perception. The way I'm going out.
Of course, yeah.
But Singapore, for even Australia, New Zealand, people are very warm, very receptive, which is a very nice thing. It gives you some kind of confidence. It gives you some kind of happiness because you actually get to meet talents and meet people and hang out with them for a while. It's a bit tough in India. It's a bit like networking kind of thing in India, all corporate kind of thing, which is a bit turn up, but then you have to do it. Eventually, if you want to stand up in India, you've got to do it. This is how it is, and I hope it becomes a bit more warm in India. Other than that, I think technique wise and music wise, India is also progressing a lot. As there are a lot of indie bands coming up, and a lot of them has amazing sounds. They work a lot with sounds.
Right.
They're a bit into lyrics, but most of them actually work with sounds, and they exactly try to do what you're saying. They want to mix a bit of Indian raga kind of thing into the rock, so it's called raga rock or Sufi rock or something of that sort. It's quite popular.
I think hard rock and heavy metal definitely is much more popular these days in India, right?
It has always been popular, at least in colleges. In engineering colleges, they have always been popular.
I've caught some acts on, I can't remember, maybe on MTV or something.
Right.
Some of the Indian metal band, rock bands, and wow, they're fantastic.
Yes, but
good stuff.
Yeah, but you listen to their lyrics and it might make you laugh a bit, but then they're good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So raste hai kind of thing. So it's there. They're all good. They're sound wise, they're brilliant.
Right. Well, let's move along now to the fourth song.
Right.
And same thing. I'm going to ask you what's it called and what is it all
this
about?
This one's called Plastic World.
Okay.
I live in Bradle Hill, which is on the top of.
Living on the top of the hill. Okay,
yes,
I
absolutely.
see.
and then I can see the whole of Singapore from there. And it seems a bit like if you're in the city, it feels very warm and very upgoing and very happening, right? But from the city up there, you see nothing. You just see a silent city. So it's just the other side, which may not be true about Singapore, but this is what I thought of, and that's why the song is about Plastic World.
I see. Very poignant. Okay, if you're ready to perform it,
right.
Come fourth time out today.
Absolutely.
Alok Pathak.
Right.
Plastic world with plastic people by my side. To me they look so warm, so really calm and caring nice. Let me find you love in this town. Let me find you love in this town. 'Cause you see what you're not supposed to see when the love is all about the things couldn't let you be. Under the silent sky there lies a heart where I can find. Let me take you there in my private sphere. Gonna take you wide. Let me find you love in this town. Gonna find you love in this town. 'Cause you see what you're not supposed to see when the love is all about the things you couldn't let you be. When you live in a plastic world, when you live in a plastic world with me. Let me find you love in this town. Let me find you love in this town. 'Cause you see what you're not supposed to see when the love is all about the things you couldn't let me be. When you live in a plastic world, when you live in a plastic world with me.
Thank you.
All right. Alok Pathak, Plastic World. Lovely song, Alok.
Thank you very much.
Right. Okay, and I want to get your thoughts about the whole songwriting process. You know, as a singer-songwriter, how do you actually compose? You do the words first, the lyrics, or you rewrite the music first?
I keep jingle jangling the guitar the whole day. I keep playing the guitar the whole day. There are some tunes that stick onto your mind.
Okay.
And then it leads to some arena, some kind of topics to think about, and then you just put the words in there. But the first thing is always the music. It's only been for a song called Where Do You Belong, that is written by Prerna, my friend, that we had to do the other way around. But I prefer it by first music and melody and then go into the words.
Okay. Right. And then you work the rest of the instrumentation in.
Yes, absolutely. It takes a while. It takes like a month or two to think of what all things can go in there, and then you keep visioning it, and then like that, and then keep arranging layer after layer.
Okay, so your influences, I would say, are both English, the Western music, and Hindi music. So
Right.
who would be some of the aside from the ones that we mentioned?
Mhm.
So lyrically, who would be your influences,
Uh,
both English and Hindi?
in English, I'm heavily influenced by Morrissey.
Morrissey, okay.
And a bit of Noel Gallagher and a bit of Fran Haley from Travis, a bit of Chris Martin.
Pretty much
from
contemporary
Coldplay.
artists.
Contemporary, yeah. A bit whatever was there in my record collection, those are the ones. In terms of Hindi, there are a few great upcoming lyricists like Ankur Tiwari and Amitabh Bhattacharya. Amitabh Bhattacharya is one guy who writes for movies, but he writes amazing music, amazing lyrics. So he's one guy I look up to. I always listen to his songs. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So, with the EP in the pipeline and everything, what do you actually hope to achieve? Maybe for your time in Singapore, or maybe when you go back to India or somewhere else, what do you hope to achieve in music?
Actually, for me, EP is only because I didn't have enough funds for the album. I would always want to produce albums, be in the studio for a long time, go out, do live gigs, and be in the studio. Yeah, and I would say, and then keep on writing songs that would mean something for me and something for people. That is what I intend to do. I like to write songs. That is the biggest ambition that I have in terms of music, to keep writing songs.
Do you want to make it your full-time career, or?
I don't know about that. I would love to, but I don't know about that. Fingers crossed. If I can keep on writing songs for a long time, then yes.
I mean,
absolutely.
You've got the song. Your songs are pretty much well-rounded, well polished as well. You've got the look as well.
Okay.
So I think why not? Why not? Yeah.
I won't be averse to the idea. I would like it. I would like it.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. Yeah, but I'm actually upbeat about the songs.
Okay.
I hope they reach somewhere more than me. I hope my songs reach somewhere.
Okay, great.
It would be great if in future somebody sings the song back to me. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really a feather in the cap. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so for all those listeners out there today, how can they actually listen to your stuff? Do you have a website?
Yes, actually I'm on Twitter. It's
Alright.
Alok Pathak Music, Alok Pathak
Okay.
Music, and I'm on Facebook as well. I've got a music video produced for the song I'm gonna sing next.
Alright.
It's called Cipher, and it's brilliantly produced by my friend Elias. And and then I'm on YouTube by the same name, Alok Pathak Music. I've got 3 songs released as of now, not on a very large scale as such, but then they're out, and and I keep on hoping to I hope to release more of them. As
Wonderful. Yeah.
Yep.
So before you do the last song,
Right.
any words of wisdom that you may have to give to our young up and coming singer-songwriters out there?
I actually need some
Both
of
of you.
those words of wisdoms right now. I'm in need of some, but yeah, I mean, like if I have to really say anything to upcoming people, I would really suggest them to write their own songs, because that is going to give them a perspective of how music can be if they were the one who were controlling it. It may not be big, but keep on writing something or the other, because that is what you actually want to say. I mean, obviously writing music is also the thing. You can obviously write a piece of music which is, again, you're expressing things. So you just keep on writing music and keep on writing songs. Keep on evolving from one artist to the other. Keep on working yourself. That is all I can say. I don't know the nuances, and I don't know how to make it into the industry, but I do know that it's really also wonderful when people like your songs and when they say nicely done, and then they connect to the story, to the lyrics, and then they can vision a music video out of it. It's amazing. I would really suggest people to do that.
Wonderful, excellent. And how about your music partner? Would you like to have a shout out to anyone? And of course, your words of wisdom.
Well, I don't have any words of wisdom because I got mine from him. So I would say,
Okay.
if you really ever wanted to learn music or write your own songs, it's never too late. I picked up guitar about 2 years back.
2 years back only. Wow. Okay.
So that's all I have to say. If you have ever wanted to do something, just go ahead and do it. It's never
Just-
too late to start.
Just do it now, like
Just
the Nike ad.
yeah,
just
just
do
like
it.
Nike.
Yeah. Well, it's time for the last song. Time has just flown by. We've had such a wonderful afternoon. And
I had awesome fun.
It's
I
great
had-
having having you in the studio and the songs and everything. So let's go for the last time out this afternoon. What's it?
Right. The song's called Cipher. It's
Cipher?
the first song I wrote, and it's a good track. You
It's
have
in
fun.
Hindi as well.
Yeah, it's in Hindi. It's our first single, and
Okay.
yeah.
And
I hope
what's
you like
what's it all about?
Cipher is about okay. When I was young, I really believed in people joining hands and fighting against the world. I do
Mm.
believe it to some extent, but this is song about how we can also join hands and then write our own world instead of fighting. We just write our own world. This is what the song is about.
Heavy. Indeed. Well, if you're ready, let's have it out for the 5th time and last time out this afternoon. Alok Pathak with Cipher.
Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4.
सिफर की है ये पहेलियाँ, प्यार का पौधा मिलेगा कहाँ, उस पेड़ को ढूंढने चले। कुछ अंधेरों में है ये जहाँ, खुद की ही है गलतियाँ, अर्ज क्या अब चांद से करें। जलते हैं दिल यहाँ, मंजर महफिल जहाँ, बूंदे बारिशों की कम पड़े। एक तेरा साथ हो तो फिर क्या बात हो, नया जहां इन हाथों से लिखें। धुंधला धूमिल सा है ये समा, कौन है ये हस्तियाँ, बातें भी अब खुद से ही हुए। ऐसी भी रुत आई है, डर से ही कब कब आई है, आंखें जो हैं बंद से खुले। चलते हैं दिल यहाँ, मंजर महफिल जहाँ, बूंदे बारिशों की कम पड़े। एक तेरा साथ हो तो फिर क्या बात हो, नया जहां इन हाथों से लिखें। रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से, रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से, रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से, ऐसा कलयुग आएगा। रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से, रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से, रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से, ऐसा कलयुग आएगा। रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से, रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से, रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से, ऐसा कलयुग आएगा। रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से, रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से, रामचंद्र कह गए सिया से, ऐसा कलयुग आएगा। जलते हैं दिल यहाँ, मंजर महफिल जहाँ, बूंदे बारिशों की कम पड़े। एक तेरा साथ हो तो फिर क्या बात हो, नया जहां इन हाथों से लिखें। चलते हैं दिल यहाँ, मंजर महफिल जहाँ, बूंदे बारिशों की कम पड़े। एक तेरा साथ हो तो फिर क्या बात हो, नया जहां इन हाथों से, नया जहां इन हाथों से, नया जहां इन हाथों से लिखे।
Yeah, all right. Alok Patra. Let's hear it for them.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me here.
Wonderful, wonderful, great stuff. And thanks so much, guys, for coming into the studios.
Thanks.
Thank you for
And
inviting us.
doing Soft TV. We had a great time.
I had a great time
And
too.
yeah, that's fantastic stuff. And okay, so all these softies, you've been listening to the last hour or so to the sounds of Alok Pathak. So stick around. We've got the next act coming in about maybe half an hour, 45 minutes or so, and another NASA-based team band. Houston, we have a problem. In the meantime, don't forget we've got the Great Summer Beach Festival at Sentosa Azura Beach Resort, and that's happening at 6 o'clock today, and I'll be the closing band there. So if you have time, and just check it out. Come on by and pop down and enjoy yourself. And not forgetting, tomorrow we've got another Soft alumni, Zakine McCann. She'll be at the Hard Rock Cafe at 7 o'clock. So do pop by and support her as well. So in the meantime, I'm going to sign off right now. Take care and peace and out.